Now those Mandalorians know what it's like to be hunted, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you... Thank you, young Jedi.
Sure.
Ucua Penki, Tongi Tuama Chiwi Aitak. Kakinja Chiwa Ai Chiwi Aitak. Tongi Tuama Chiwa Ucua Penki. Baba has.
Yeah?
Yes?
What? Yes?
What?
What can I do?
Yes?
Huh? I'm here.
Yes?
Huh? What can I do?
Sure.
What? I'm here.
Sure.
How can I help? No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question. Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship. I was referring to the bond we share, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this. Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves? Most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Now, are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me? Don't worry, these are simple questions, nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have? Good. On which planet were you born? Excellent. Your current age is? Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character. You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taris. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Ta 공주 딱 미끼 그랍을 먹고 같이 주이다 보던가 돌봐봐 론더 디호던가 군 한가비 어느 군배 통하이트웜 지지 좀 룸바 니타 포에 티키토 같이 군 이다 하던가 이킹군 오빠 몰래라치군 타 공주 딱 미끼 그랍을 먹고 같이 주이다 보던가 돌봐방크 원래 오간다 나르고 주춧 먹으샤 본가 몰라와나 찍네 바물레 슬리모 포다다다 난가 쿰비스트 물레라베스트 론더 디호던가 군 한가비 어느 군베스 칭 발라물레 통킹바 누노텍 뚝닝 처투군네 물레라베스 같이 군 이다 하던가 이킹군 오빠 몰래라치군 슬리모포도 나룬디 하던가 구 혼가베 무주샥 바깥 기노노 나마파올레 라치군 론더 디하던가 군 한가비 어느 군베스 칭 발라물레 통킹바 누노텍 뚝닝 처투군네 물레라베스 타 공주 딱 미끼 그랍을 먹고 같이 주이다 보던가 돌봐방크 원래 오간다 나르고 주춧 통하이트웜 지지 좀 룸바 니타 포에 티키토 돌바다 봉과레어 간도나 주춧 같이 주이다 같이 군 이다 하던가 이킹군 오빠 몰래라치군 슬림 위 이다 난다야다 왔다 유마 와마 호호난데텍 아쇼 론더 디하던가 군 한가비 어느 군베스 칭 발라물레 통킹바 같이 군 이다 하던가 이킹군 오빠 몰래라치군 같이 군 이다 하던가 이킹군 오빠 몰래라치군 슬리모 위 이다 난다야다 왔다 유마 와마 호호난데텍 아쇼 뚱니 바토가 와노 쿠스베 론더 디하던가 군 한가비 Wanakun bez ching palamule tongking ba no Ka chikun ida hodonga Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun Slimo podona Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi Wanakun bez ching palamule tongking We itanan dayata Wata yuma wama huhu nandektek Shotung ni patoga Ka chikun ida hodonga Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun Ka chikun ida hodonga Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun Slimo po
Now those Mandalorians know, but now that you've killed... Thank you, young Jedi.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone. Yeah, I know. The Jedi got rid of Revan, so I figure Malik's days are numbered too. But that doesn't make the pain go away, you know? Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's just, it's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malik, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Achuta. Runda di Jedabadawana Kachiku Achuta. Jedabadawana need Muchashakpa.
Hey there, what can I do for you? I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up. My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked. I'm not gonna pretend Griff wasn't a hustler and a con artist, but that doesn't mean you can just insult him. He did what he did to look out for me. I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road. I saw Lena for what she really was, a busty, credit-grubbing cantina rat. She used Griff and took away the only family I had. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were gonna try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went. Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Terrace, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with? Okay, have it your way.
Yeah, what do you want? I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our Basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements. I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with the basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle. Every new warrior has to fear to understand how to beat it. You must know that. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below. The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life. I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know? Stimulants make a warrior out of even the weakest human. Here's a speed-boosting stimulant to help you get quicker. There anything else you need? From what we saw from space, this world doesn't have a lot of people. I couldn't really have found much work here anyway, so I never had an interest. It looks like a farm world. The Republic has thousands of these places. Ones that get by farming crops and hunting herds of native beasts. But I might have underestimated this place. It seems to be more than I thought. Do you have anything else you want to ask? Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me. I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own. Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that...
Yes, what's on your mind? Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop. Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange? I'd be more than happy to, but she's as closed-mouthed as the rest of the Council. And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you? A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason. No, I didn't mean that you weren't wanted, or that I want to go, it's just... Damn it! Well, I'll tell you this much, I'm not gonna wait around until I'm betrayed again. Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Karath.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
How can I help? Then I suggest we move on.
Tipuna, bona na kichu. Salima wanga kun bitkin. Mucho shakapaga. Mucho shakapaga. Mucho shakapaga. Mucho shakapaga. Tonki ba non to. Tipuna, bona na kichu. Salima wanga kun bi. Tipuna, bona na. Tonki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shakapaga. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tonki ba non tontek. Tipuna, bona na kichu. Tipuna, bona na kichu. Tonki ba. Tong abuk shami no. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tonki ba non tontek. Salima wanga kun bitkin. Mucho shakapaga. Mucho shakapaga. Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shakapaga. Salima wanga kun bitkin. Tipuna, bona na kichu. Tipuna, bona na kichu. Salima wanga kun bitkin. Tipuna, bona na kichu. Tipuna, bona na kichu. Salima wanga kun bitkin. Salima wanga kun bitkin. Tipuna, bona na kichu. Tipuna, bona na kichu. Tonki ba non tontek. Tonki ba non tontek. Tipuna, bona na kichu. Tipuna, bona na kichu. Tipuna, bona na kichu. Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shakapaga. Salima wanga kun bitkin. Tonki ba non tontek. Mucho shakapaga. Tonki ba non tontek. Tonki ba non tontek. Tipuna, bona na kichu. Mucho shakapaga. Salima wanga kun bitkin. Tipuna, bona na kichu. Tonki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tipuna, bona na kichu. Salima wanga kun bitkin. Mucho shakapaka. Dong abuk shami nonok. Dong ki ba non tontek.
Yeah?
Sure.
Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Tichuba Jikunka Naga, Ki Mulira Kun King, Tong Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko Chiwa Aita Kang Kicha Na Chupornibo, Tong Hitwa Jiska Dosoki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Labora na Winky, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong. Topa na Ota Vokasa, Pa Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Tichuba Jikunka na. Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko Tune Chunamuri Ra. Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Tichuba Kakincha Nawabagaon, Bagwa. Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko Tune Chunamuri Ra. Tangi Wama Jikona, Tong Kipa Nonku Nek Abog, Tong Hitwama Agi Inko Tune. Portang Hiwama Ji Aki Inkotun, Tong Panokun, Nonek, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Ki Mulira Kun King, Kimba no Kun Nik Dorcha, Tang Hiwama Ji Aki Inkotun, Kachopa Bogra Shanko Ta Chicha, Chawa Wiskun Yun Kun, Bogra Shok Chong Kanti Chopa Chawa Wis Yun Kun. Ti ompi du puta krita, Jiska Dosoki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Labora na Winky Smaktoma. Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Tichuba Jikunka. Tong Hitwama Aki Inkotune, Portong Hitwama Ji Aki Inkotun. Tong Panokun, Non Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko Tune, Chiwa Aita Kang Kicha Na Chupornibo, Kun Muliras, Ki Mulira Kun, Ki Mulira. Kakincha Nawabagaon.
Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Kashyyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a star map here. The Wookiees of Kashyyyk make their home high among the Rosha branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Yes? Sure. No problem. Didn't work.
Your wish?
Yes?
Just grunky to patsnimo. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Achua pengti. Yun patisa. Baba Hassan.
So, new spaces have come to Wild Kashyyyk. Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off, hearts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business, poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. But you don't need to hear this. What can I get you? Of course. You're in a hurry.
You wish to tell us more about this agreement with the Wookiee leadership?
Hold here, Spacer. Zerka Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in Wild Adean. Katarn attacks are especially bad right now. Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down, but I think they leave certain areas infested, just hoping a Zerka guard will get killed. You're the Wookiee lover? Why don't you tell me about them? I'm sure you're real close friends. Keep your pet on a leash, or you'll be wearing him. I've no love for these animals. I've seen guards ripped to shreds. I don't take kindly to threats. Don't test me, Spacer. We've more than enough firepower to bury you here. Ah, you ain't so bad. Was there anything else you needed? I don't talk to Wookiee lovers. Get rid of your... I won't stop you, but you leave this area at your own risk. We're here to protect the company, not you.
Jedi can do.